Oh, what's up, Enigma's Radiant Jump here. As you can see, we are once again back on more Pokemon Scarlet. We are going to go do some stuff. Well, I know what I'm going to do. Last time I had a couple things to do. One did them, now I'm back. After I'm done Pokemon, I am going to be doing another game. If I did it before, I'll be doing it again. Will I be doing Dragon Age? Yes, whenever I feel like it. Because of my stuff, I can do how I want. Harry Potter's been done. Not Harry Potter, Hogwarts. I keep saying Harry Potter. I don't know why. Excuse me. Take a drink. Oh, excuse me. I don't know where that burp came from. One sec. I just have to look at my phone was out of reach. I just wanted to bring it into the frame so I can actually see it on my stand. But yeah, there's that. I think I said before about my papa and all that. And wedding, well, he ain't coming because he died. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna say when. It's a very personal matter. But I did get a tattoo for him. Or I did get a tattoo. When he passed, I had got a tattoo of the day he was born, when he died, and his name popped up. Pretty much a different Anna as well. So there's all that type of stuff. That's the best I can really tell you without being really involved. I don't know. Not involved, just telling all that stuff. Of course, I keep trying to destroy my microphone. I don't know why. If I had to get a new one, it's not that big of a deal. I'll fix that later. I'm just looking at my some stuff. But yeah, I still... How can I say this? I still do have an iPhone. Say, I thought you said you switched to Samsung. I did, so don't get your panties in twist and let me explain. Only thing I'm using my iPhone for is for music. That's pretty much it. Everything else is on Samsung. The good thing and bad things about Samsung and Apple, I almost said Android, and iPhone, there is. Some of the bad things about Samsung, you cannot make someone, what's the word I'm looking for? You can't, you can't get some of their own ringtone, but you can't buy ringtones like you do on iPhone. So there's a point against that. And if you do, it has to be one certain thing. Only thing you can change is ringtones. So those are the same on iPhone and Samsung or Android. It's different. You can use ringtones as text tones on iPhone. Samsung or Android, you can't. Pointing against them. No music on Samsung. Music on iPhone. Pointing against that. Everything else, oh, I guess FaceTime is different for Apple and so on and so forth. For Samsung. So there's all that. Trying to line up where my mouth will be. Let's see. The text bubble thing. That's another major thing. I'm gonna take a drink really quick. Because my throat's dry. But, how can I say this? On iPhone, if you have an iPhone, because it'll use iMessage, the bubble will be blue. The normal color. And I guess, I'll admit this, I used to be like that. Like, oh, you must have an Android. Like, not hatefully, like, just an easy way to tell. But most Apple users / fanboys, as I call them, because that's what they are. Like, oh, if you have a blue bubble, don't tell me if you can't afford an iPhone. Years ago, maybe it didn't like that, but now it's like that argument really doesn't matter. I heard radioactive noise, so man. Because now a good chunk of the Samsung phones, the flagship ones, are more expensive than the iPhones. I've noticed that. Also noticed that. I'll say that for a bit. Well, that's what they'll do. Is like, oh, you have blue bubble. That means you use Android. Oh, you just tell you give you 2 port to do that. Like, no. There's that. I guess. Oh, some other differences for iPhone. When you want to move a icon, you can't put it anywhere you want. People are like, yeah, you can. Like, but you have to shuffle stuff around and all that. Samsung, you can put it wherever the hell you want. To be completely honest, so there's that. But on Android/Samsung, I'm just using Samsung as a huge example because that's what the phone I use now. I use a Samsung phone. You can make the bubbles any color you want. And this is another thing that really is hilarious to me. One second, let me take another drink. It's a super small drink. Is most if not all the parts, well, not all the parts, but a good chunk of the parts are actually not all Apple.
I know I'll never be the same. Shook my world so hard again. Wish I washed away my sins. He's a dead man walking, blank stare in his eyes. Should have given up on the ones I trust. Never should have been surprised when they shot him down. Cold blood to the ground.